Hey guys, Sparks here with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I want to go over the recent survey that went out, and I think you can still take it at the time of recording, and just have kind of an honest talk with you about the state of the game, and share with you what my responses were to the survey. Quick note before we dive in, if you haven't done the survey already, definitely do that. It'll be in the notices section in-game, and you'll get 300 free gems, so it's a great incentive to go take that survey. Of course, the other big reward is actually just making your voice heard. I think it's really important that the player base gives the developers feedback. So, a chance to actually reach out through these communication channels is a really good opportunity. So let's go ahead and dive in. So the first question I think was just what language you do it in or whatever. So starting with question 2 here, it says, what is your overall degree of satisfaction with Nikke? So I went with 4, fairly satisfied. And, I think the game got off to kind of a rocky start. It's definitely had its issues. It's still having its issues, but overall, I've still been having a ton of fun with it. And I think there's a lot of good things about the game. So I wouldn't say I'm extremely satisfied, but fairly satisfied, I think was fair. So third question was, what is your overall degree of satisfaction with the Chainsaw Man collab event? And again, I said fairly satisfied. So I think it was honestly a really well done event. The fact that it had its own little mini map world area. We even got a free SR character, which is really cool. I think the Gatekeeper boss was designed really well. Chainsaw Man is a super popular IP, so good things, but also, not everything was perfect. There was the whole thing about the character design. I think that, when they listened to the community and actually gave Makima a secondary outfit, that was a big win, but we shouldn't have had to go through that. Looking at Chainsaw Man, Denji's whole thing is he wants to touch boobs and get to kiss a girl and all this. Chainsaw Man does not shy away from these things. Nikke doesn't either, or at least you wouldn't have thought so at the beginning. So, I think the fact that what they did with the character models didn't really stay true to the Chainsaw Man audience, and definitely not to the Nikke audience. But that aside, I think the event was done really well. Question 4. So, what are the reasons that you keep playing Nikke? Now, honestly, I could have checked all these here, but we need to focus them. So something to keep in mind here, I probably should have said this at the very beginning, but keep in mind, the developers here are trying to learn specific things. I'm sure there's a million pieces of feedback, endless conversations we could have, but they need to make things somewhat focused to actually be able to have a meaningful action plan, because they can't do everything at once, right? So I have seen some comments. People have talked to me on some posts that I've made previously where they're like, oh, well, they didn't ask about this or that. And I understand that we have frustrations that might not all be addressed in here, but just keep in mind, these surveys need to be focused in at least a certain direction to be able to make things meaningful. So with that in mind, I'm also trying to focus my responses, because if I just check everything, it's kind of the same thing as checking nothing, right? So anyway, I said that I like the competitive rankings, such as coordinated operation ranking and union raid ranking. I like the event gameplay, such as Maid and Valentine and Chainsaw Man. I like the character art design. I like the alliance and multiplayer gameplays, such as union raid and coordinated operations. And I like games like PvP gameplay, such as Rookie Arena and Special Arena. So basically what I'm saying here is that I'm a competitive player that enjoys the multiplayer content a lot, and I also think the character designs are good. Question 5 is, what contents do you wish to see in the future events? So again, I could have checked off everything, but trying to keep things kind of focused here. I want to see greater event stories and audio. I really enjoy the story aspect of the game. They do a good job of that. The audio tracks almost all slap, so keep up more of that. I also said more different types of events and gameplay. I think anything as far as more content that they add to the game is just better. Also more event story CG, because some of the CG that they've done, the cutscenes, have been really high production value, and I really would like to see more of that. Keep continuing that. Question 6. What is your degree of satisfaction with the collab characters? So select one per category here. So the first one is power, 1 being extremely dissatisfied, 5 being extremely satisfied. For power, I said 4. And I think, she's a good character that can have a lot of application. And I think for the most part, her character model was good too. And, she's not super OP, but she's also very, very usable. So I think that's really good for a limited time unit. For Himeno, I said 4 as well. So again, I think for a free unit, they did a good job. She's very usable. She has a cool niche with some very good skills for a sniper team. But again, she's not all that OP. She's a free unit. I also think that she has a really good cutscene, cool stuff for her burst animation. Oh, I actually skipped Makima by accident. But I put 3 on her. She's very niche, but where she's good, she's very good. I think skill-wise, power, balancing-wise, they did a pretty good job with her. But again, there was the whole thing with her outfit, and I really think that even after the fix, they could have done a lot better with her. So I think a 3 is appropriate, just kind of in the middle there. Question 7. Multiple choice. Why did you participate in the special recruitment Makima? I said she is powerful in game, because again, where she's good, she's very good. And then a little bit of my collector in there. I said to fill the Wikipedia of characters, because I did kind of hate to miss a limited time collaboration unit, and I am a Chainsaw Man fan, even though I don't like her character. Question 8. Why did you participate in the special recruitment power? I said she's powerful in game, which she certainly is. If you guys saw me on stream just earlier, we just smashed through Chatterbox with her. She can slot into a lot of teams and be very usable. I said she's also practical in many different scenes. To fill the Wikipedia with characters, again, I do have a little bit of collector in me, and I like this character in Chainsaw Man. Power is hilarious. All right, question 9. Before this collaboration, did you know about the work of Chainsaw Man? Yes, I did. Question 10. What is your attitude towards Chainsaw Man? And I said, I like the series and would watch it when I have time. So I'm not a mega fan, but I do think it's a really good series. Animation quality is really good. The story is very interesting, has a lot of crazy stuff that you would not expect in other stories. But I'm not a mega fan. Question 11. Do you think the collaboration of Chainsaw Man and Nikke matches well with each other? I said just so-so. They actually did a better job combining it than I expected. I think they did a pretty good job with it. But in the end, I think they're worlds that, only fit together okay. I think they could have, more natural collaborations would be like Nier or Evangelion. I'm sure there's a bunch of others that you guys can come up with. In fact, I'd be curious. Let me know in the comments below what's a collaboration that you want to see in the near future. If you could tell them right now, which again, there is an option in a lot of these things where you can put in other and then put in your response. Although unfortunately there wasn't one for this specifically. So please let me know in the comments. What collaboration would you like to see that you think would work better for Nikke? Question 12. Which aspects of Nikke are you most satisfied with by far? You can select up to 5 here. So I said it takes skill to play and shooting is fun. I think the game is actually highly skill-based after you get past sort of the early to mid-game. Special Interception is very skill-based as well as the Union raids. They have attractive skins of characters, such as the new one we just got for Dola. They did an excellent job on that. It offers a unique experience that differs from other games. I do think Nikke is a very unique game, and they've kind of hit upon something pretty special here with it. It's fun and requires strategic thinking. Again, I think it's very skill-based. You got to put together your comps together. A lot of skills and tuning you can do with gear and your overload stuff and the cubes and all that. It's pretty deep. And then gorgeous graphics. It's a very good game. If you can run it on a high-end device or on a PC that can run it really well, the game looks beautiful. Question 13, which aspects of Nikke are you most dissatisfied with by far? Now, I know you guys probably all want to write in a bunch of things here. Again, I encourage you, fill out the survey if you haven't already. The developer's trying to get at specific things here, and anytime there is a write-in response, use it if you don't think there's something that fits exactly what you want to tell them. Because Even if it's, something bad, you want to let them know. But appropriately, also, if it's good, you want to let them know. Anyway, so I said poor basic performance, such as, fast power consumption. This is sort of a minor issue. I'm not even sure this is really a problem. But I know if you don't have a high-end device, it can drain your battery really fast. And on like an older phone, if you try and turn up those graphic settings, you'll drop a lot of frames. So if there is a way for them to improve that, I think it would be good for them to do so. What I think is the bigger issue here is poor localization. Their examples are wrong translations or inappropriate translations, etc. They have done like just ridiculous stuff here. Like there's been wrong skill descriptions. There have been random weird things that they say in the story dialogue. There have just been typos in like the menus. Like as an example, I don't even know if they fixed it, to be honest. I'd have to go check. But like union raids used to just have a random space in the middle of the word raid. Like it's ridiculous. Honestly, developers, if you're watching this, that is inexcusable. Like this is probably the number one thing if I want you to take away anything from the survey. Like fix your translations. It just makes you look silly. Like you don't even have anybody proofreading this stuff. And it's just like very, very unprofessional. So really, fix that stuff. I also put in other. So I said need larger buttons and text in horizontal mode. When you put it into horizontal, if you're playing on a mobile device, some of these things just get really, really tiny. So if they could make some of these things a little bit bigger when you put it into horizontal, I think that would be a big help. Question 14. Have you tried Nikke PC version? Except it says, have yo tried Nikke PC version? Like, typos. Come on. Again, like literally in the survey. I don't know what to say here. Just fix this. This is, like this is not like a school project that like you turned in last minute that like you didn't proofread. I mean, come on. There's really no excuse for this. Anyway, but I said I have not played on PC version. I've only played on mobile. Question 15. Which of the following best describes the costumes in the cash shop? Honestly, none of these things really seem to be things that I felt or thought. So I put in other, and I said the price should be lower for individual costumes. I think the mission pass ones are good value, but the individual costumes are still just, it's too expensive just for a skin. Question 16. Which aspects of costumes do you think we can do better? Honestly, I think the exclusive costumes have been good, but they have some cool options here that I think if they could do these, it would be better. So exclusive shooting postures. So if we actually get a different position, that would be cool. Exclusive shooting effects for the new costumes. Again, like just more cool things that go exclusive with costume are cool. Burst skill cutscenes change with the costumes. This is a big one. Like there's certain situations where they just go back to their default costume, whether it's their burst skill or like when you're advising them. So if they could make that all uniform with the new costume, I think that would be a big plus. And then exclusive standing postures, again. So if we got other like spicy positions or whatever they want to do for those costumes, that would be pretty cool. Question 17. Which of the following materials are you interested in? Well, I'm probably interested in everything, but again, trying to keep it a little bit focused here. Recruit vouchers. I think a lot of people want recruit vouchers. Advanced gear and equipment upgrading materials. The grind is real, trust me. Like if you haven't gotten there to like trying to get your tier 9 all the time with the special interception, this is really valuable stuff that we want more of. And also skill cultivating materials, because that basic skill, I forget what it's called, but the blue one, you need so many of those. It's pretty crazy. So I'm definitely interested in getting more of those. Question 18, which of the following best describes advanced mission passes for you? I use them to get more recruit vouchers, and I use them to get the limited costumes. Question 19, what info about the game have you seen? So there's just like a bunch of different media outlets here. So I've seen it on Reddit, creator events such as video creators on YouTube, such as myself. If you haven't already, please give me a subscription. I am an official content creator for Goddess of Victory Nikke. Live stream of Nikke on Twitch. Again, I also live stream on Twitch, so give me a follow. Links to everything in the description. And live stream on other things such as YouTube. Just streamed like literally a couple hours ago. It's a great time. Come chill with me on stream. Also the official videos, OP, stuff like that. 2D materials, etc. And then short videos on like YouTube Shorts and stuff. Question 20. Which market events do you like the most? And I said Nikke creator events, such as video creators on YouTube. It would be cool if the official Nikke channel got some of us creators to do like an event with them on the official channel. So I think that would be pretty cool. Also live streams, again, on Twitch and YouTube. Multiple choice. Which genre of games did you play the most in the last 6 months? This might feel kind of random to you. For me, it's racing games. I'm actually wearing a racing jacket here. I race on track in real life and in games. My other like big like console game is Gran Turismo on the PS5. I also play gacha games. Other ones that I play are Final Fantasy War of the Visions, Destiny Child. Those are the only ones I really play currently other than Nikke, but I've played a bunch of other ones too. I've definitely gotten into mobile games more and more in recent years. And then open world RPGs. Their first example is Genshin Impact. I actually haven't played that, but all kinds of open world RPGs such as Final Fantasy, Skyrim, etc. Question 24, multiple choice. Which of the following games have you played? I have played Destiny Child, I have played Fate Grand Order, Fire Emblem Heroes, and Epic 7. None of these are ones that I've played for a long time, except for Destiny Child. I've also played Call of Duty, although that was a long time ago as well. All right, question 25. On what platforms did you mainly play games in the last 6 months? Definitely mobile. Again, I play a ton of mobile games nowadays, and then PlayStation. I used to be an Xbox person back in the day for a long time, and before that, Nintendo, and I play like Switch with my girlfriend and my sister sometimes. But for myself, it's PS5 and mobile games. Question 26. Which main chapter are you currently playing in the game? And I'm on chapter 19, so it's 16 and after. Question 27. Which of the following best describes your activity? I'm a veteran player and I play very often. I play daily and I've played since day one, launch of Nikke. Also, the fact that the last category, going back to question 26, is 16 and after, shows that they are expecting a lot of the player base to not have reached the last chapters that they've released. Question 28. What official communities are you following? Discord. I have my own Discord. Again, link in the description below. I'm also on the official Nikke Discord, and also I follow them on YouTube. They do a lot of their official announcements through Twitter, but I don't personally use Twitter, but I see their retweets through Discord as well. Who uses Facebook? 29. Why did you follow these official communities? I just checked off basically all of these. So I like to socialize and interact with other Nikke players, give feedback, and communicate with the Nikke team. I definitely do that through whatever channels possible. Participate in official community activities. I'm all about that as well. Get the latest official news. Again, I get all the announcements through Discord, or sometimes the developer community team will contact me directly. View more official content such as characters and a worldview outside of the game. Question 30. Which of the following contents do you wish to see in official communities? Illustrations are cool. Any of the art is great. Voice programs such as radio plays, ASMR, whatever. Yeah, that would be cool. Music, the OSTs slap. Like every track is fire from Nikke. They're doing a fantastic job with this. I want to see more of it. I also would love to see animation, comic books, wallpaper, all that. I'm here for it. Question 31. Do you create or follow fan art of Nikke? I do follow some, but I do not create art myself, unless you count sort of the art that I create for thumbnails, but I don't think that's really what they're talking about. Do you create or follow fan art? Oh, wait a minute. Going on to the next question. I'm repeating myself. Question 32. What fan art would you follow? Music, physical models, or drawings such as illustrations and comic books? And that was the last question. I think I skipped a couple of demographic questions. but that's not really important here. Anyway, so again, please let me know in the comments below what collaborations you would like to see, and also let me know what questions you wish they asked. And if you haven't already, please go fill out that survey, collect your gems, let your voice be heard. I think the game is overall in a really good place, but there are some areas where they can improve, and I think it's a great thing that they're doing with sending out these surveys and engaging with the player base. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check me out on Twitch as well, Instagram, all the things are below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.